Alright, welcome everyone. We're going to be doing a little different stream to start with here, but I'm going to go back to Automokes after I'm done here, so. Hey William, how are you today? So, this is a work in progress West Central, Saskatchewan map. Pretty basic so far, but figured to give people a little preview of it. And there'll be some stuff. It's not going to be a huge detail type thing. It's going to be fairly basic, but as you can see, we don't got map edges and stuff yet. But dynamic skies in here. As you can see, the clouds moving. Pretty cool. So first off, we got a shed over here. I don't know if this will be staying here or not. You always need big sheds. I want to go through the map. Light switch here, which obviously I don't know if they're Y. We might change that to mouse, but for right now it's your Y key. Hey Enrique. I'm gonna do an Automokes stream right after this. I'm just going to do this quickly for, I don't know if it'll take me half an hour to get around the map, or it's pretty big fields, but big building here, got big shed over here. Killer loves this big shed, puts it on every map we play on, so of course it's on this map. So lots of room for your equipment. If I have anything to say about it, I'm still going to change this up quite a bit, but another shed over here, it opens as well. All these bins here are all, basically we start our own save game, place the bins, and then basically they're the starting equipment. Hello Edwin. So this is the starting bins you guys can have. You guys can go in your store here in your garage, and this is all the stuff you start with. So you can sell all these bins. If you don't like the way the bins are set up, which most people probably won't, then you are more than free to sell them and place bins yourself. So map edges I think are being worked on as well, but this is, see, like this is one field right here. This is giant map. Still have to seed all this and make sure the ground is proper, but so this is your basically all one big field. So you can split it up, seed it however you want. FS19, not really. It's just means converting mods and stuff again over to 19. So I will make the switch to it eventually, but might play 17 for. Usually I play the old version of the game for a month or two and then switch over to the new one. So you can come down here and get your water out of the dugout. Got some ducks. I don't know, just it's not too fancy yet, but we're gonna drive around the map and I'll show everyone how it is so far. Oh yeah, William, yeah, exactly. No, there's going to be some scripts put in the map. It's not going to be overly fancy. It's not going to be as fancy as some people's maps, but I mean, Saskatchewan, it's all fields, so all of us guys on the server are more than happy to play on this. We'll be streaming on this map eventually, so you got your road here. This is kind of the corner at the end of the map. Going to be putting map edges on it eventually, just haven't got around to that yet. So all the trees are with seasons too, so all these trees, depending on what day of spring it is, they'll change colors. So you can pull in here. None of these bins I don't think work yet, but we'll definitely make them. Probably turn them into placeables. There are kind of some older bins here. Kind of a nice grassy area. Another big field out here. So if we look on the PDA, wish you had that house in real life. Oh yeah, it's a pretty fancy house, isn't it? So look at the map. You can see the green. We're down in the bottom corner. So this map we're pulling in, this field that we're in right now is extremely long. But like I said, you can split the fields in half. You can seed them however you want to. This is This is definitely going to be, you know, 2 or 3 seaters going at once type of thing. Hey, Canadian Farmer. I'm just going to show people this map quickly and then move on to some actual playing. Not on this map, but everything pretty much works on the map, so I could play it, but I'm not going to play it. Maybe I will start a Let's Play probably on it eventually, but... Did you come from MB? And what do you mean by MB, William? Little graveyard. Our streets are hay bale, barley. I think a lot of stuff put on this map has also been taken from Mills County, so Blue Web has done it, but I'm doing good, Canadian. How about you? So we'll go down this road first. Mainly this is what it's going to be, though, is just a bunch of fields, because that's kind of what Saskatchewan is, so if you're from the area. Yeah, I am Canadian. How are you doing? Oh, you're talking to... I'm not sure who William's talking to, but... Like MB, you mean Manitoba, like province, or... So, coming down this road, I guess I could have, I might have to go back. Yeah, this is over here. You can see the, no, I was going to say that's a train. So yeah, there is some traffic on the map. There's a train. No, the streamer? No, did I come from MB? I did not. MB has messaged the page a couple times, but I don't know him other than that, so I don't generally watch any of his streams either, but I don't really watch hardly anyone's streams. I think probably Random Sparks is probably the only one that I've ever really watched. Hey Blum. I'm more into the bigger type maps anyway. So anyway, you got start with a bunch of oil. You can haul oil on this map. So if you get a good tanker, I don't need to smooth that out a bit. You can go to some of your big tanks and you can bring it through to the back here. You can sell your oil. So you drive over here, sell your oil. It's kind of a big battery. Got to have one of these, especially for Saskatchewan. We'll continue down this road. This road will be a dead end, but we'll... So a bunch more of these pump jacks. You can't get oil from the pump jacks. They do create money over time. You have to look for the leases that have the big tanks on them, which I'll show you some of those in a bit. So this road just kind of comes down to the fields. Other than that much, not much. A few trees here. The area it was depicted after didn't have a lot of trees, so more water. Pretty much dead end up here, so we'll turn around. And you can see that flame on the flare stack from a long ways away. Everything on this map is... We'll see, there's not a lot on the map, so we'll see how lower PCs, all of us that play also have like gaming PCs, so I'm trying to think. View distances are all set to like 500 plus, I think, on here, so view distances are stretched. So we'll have to see with somebody with a crappier computer, see what they say, but there's not a lot on this map. This is mostly field, so it should be fine for people, but we like our view distances as max as we can go with them. It just makes stuff look nicer. 840. So we'll head back to town. Actually, I'll go show you this little spot here first. There is a train on the map. I just haven't seen it yet. So here's a sell point in here. Pretty basic, not a ton of detail. I'm not sure how much detail is actually going to be added, but I think there'll be a base version at least handed out to people, so. So I'll wait here, I can see the train coming, so. Oh, it's not doing too bad. Just thought I'd show a quick little preview of the map. Still needs map edges. Still all the fields have to be seeded. I've only seeded one so far, and the other guys I don't think they've tested much yet. We're putting field numbers, none of the fields are numbered, all the boundaries, that was getting done. We got a big, for the dairy, we got a big feed shed going on it that everyone's going to be able to have, so. Basically, if you've seen, yeah, I'll show you the dairy in a second here, I just wanted to wait for the train. So it's definitely Canadian Rail, you got to have that. Oh, those cars are in the ground, I guess we'll have to look at that, but that's the train. Just goes through every so often. There's no can't drive it, nothing like that. But nice little addition anyway. So we're gonna go back to the little town with the elevators at first. Yeah, I think this is KMN's Ford, and then of course we did the interior in here. Rebaked the interior, so it's got a pretty nice interior. Still needs a little bit of work, but it's usable for now. Yeah, we'll head back down the road here. Oh, was the flare stuck outside the fence? Yeah, I guess that wouldn't fly normally, would it? You'd get huge fines. So there's a pasture here. I'm going to be adding a couple of cattle pastures, so I'm thinking this might be one of them, where basically, I think it's on Hoffman Reloaded. I'm going to take stuff off that map, and you can have a, basically you need to go get a battery that powers your fence. I've talked about it before, so you'll have to keep buying batteries to keep your electric fence going, and the cattle will be in here, and I believe from this script though they make milk, which is kind of weird to have them out in a pasture and still make milk, but we'll see what I can do. So, oh, a bunch more trees. Yeah, I guess I haven't been on here since the more trees were added. So this is a couple sell points over here, you know, right beside the rail. You got a couple of big elevators. Towns, nothing fancy, just houses placed. So. Nothing too fancy. You've been working the slaves hard. So yeah, nothing much. School, nothing too fancy. Another elevator. Like I said, it's going to be fairly basic. So I'll drive back over here. And we'll go look at the dairy next. The dairy is going to be, I'm thinking, completely different. Right now it's just got objects from Blue Web's Mills County map just placed. Like I said, if you've seen MAFM, their big feed shed that Travis Dietz modeled, we've kind of built something similar. It's not going to be too scaled to the real thing. It's not going to be as accurate as theirs or 100%. It's kind of watched the same video and kind of built our own, kind of what we would like for this map. So that's not on this version yet, but it. Actually, we'll go down here. I'll show you the pigs first. So it's going to have a nice big feed shed on it. It's just when we get time to get it on here. So really you only have that grain farm I showed you, the dairy that we'll be going to, and then the pig farm. These are the three farms basically. Hey Brendan. This is the pig farm. This isn't what it's going to be like. This is just kind of placed for now. Bins, obviously they're not working yet. Just kind of give an idea of everything. Shed up on the hill, and then kind of the pig area down here. I would like to completely overhaul this area, have a feed mill, have a giant pig shed, make it a giant operation, so I'll probably end up changing that, but for now this is what it is. Just kind of to get it on the map, kind of get an idea. Down there is dead end, nothing, just more field. I know the sky looks weird not having map edges, but I think the dynamic sky looks really good. Get some pretty good sunsets, and there's traffic on here. I guess you can turn that off. It goes pretty slow for now, so if you're driving a truck, you'll catch up to them. There's an oil lease there. Those are the tanks that you can get oil from. So if you have a tanker that hauls oil, you can pull in there and haul the oil. Our little field here. We'll go check out the dairy. And like I said, the dairy is going to change quite a bit, but it's just stuff placed for now. Another little, you can have a little hay field here. Might make this a pasture. I looked at it, William. It was pretty cool. I like the video, that's for sure. Pretty cool how they do some stuff. Silage pit. Basically, like I said, this is all from mills, so it's just kind of placed for now. Cattle all working. Like I said, you can pretty much tell it's exactly how it was on mills, so I'd definitely like to rearrange it a bit. Just there for now. So this is the dairy. Hoping to make it really nice. Your liquid manure is out behind. You can see it back there. So that's the dairy. Nothing special yet. Yeah, they looked really big. Pull back out. We will continue on. Oh, yeah, I see a nice big lump there in the field. Have to fix that. Like I said, we got to seed everything so we can tell where the... I'm probably going to end up falling asleep seeing some of these fields, but I think those barns look really cool from here. More pasture, I guess hay if you want. So we'll go down here. See, I haven't decided. Might be putting the puddles stuff on here too when it rains. That it kind of goes over the low spots and stuff. So Demo, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it, dude. So we've already gone down that road. Go down here. I think it's just mostly fields. These back roads are a little bumpy, a little rough, but I think for the most part we don't want them 100% smoothed out. Thanks, man. Appreciate the subscribe. So anyone else from Saskatchewan, you'll probably feel right at home here. Another place you can go in and get oil from. So I mean, you can sell all these at the beginning if you want, because I mean those ones just produce oil. The actual pump jacks are the one that actually produce money for you as time goes on. So if you want to play realistic and you don't want to get a ton of money, then you can definitely sell those, because you won't have a problem with money with the amount of wells and stuff on this map already. So I believe it's just mostly just field down here. Yeah, just field. So we'll turn around. There is a little bit of ditches to these roads. Some of them are quite steep. We'll get to one where you wouldn't want to go over, but you know what Thomas SS loaders are? Or maybe we've seen a picture, but I can't recall, William, know what they would be like. I don't think I've ever heard of them, but so this road just leads back to the dairy as well. The road there. But for the most part, like there's another town over in this far corner with your seed, another elevator. This kind of all just been placed right now. I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way or not. Like I said, it's going to be a fairly basic map. It's not going to have a ton of detail. mean, it's got signs, it's got grass. Like I'd say it's pretty decent. So we'll keep continuing down here, and still we need more power lines, but that one's done. Thanks, Kenny, appreciate it. I'm gonna get some autumn oaks here, and as soon as I'm done showcasing the map here, and then we'll go play on autumn oaks for a bit. So I'll shut my stream down for like 5-10 minutes, and I'll be back up. So everyone's more than welcome to come and watch some autumn oaks. Okay, and right on, William. I guess there is one more farm yard here. This one has a building that don't have the doors scripted to work yet on it. That one I think opens, but this one doesn't open yet. So still got to get these doors to open, which just got to script in the animated objects is all. And then these bins don't work, but hopefully we will have them. I see that needs to be placed a little better. Just little stuff. Hopefully get these working for anybody that wants to use this little area. Got a little pond in the back. Nothing special, but it's kind of a nice little area, so. Which one will I use? Most likely the big grain farm, the one that we started off at, or the dairy. Once we get our big feed barn and stuff in there, and gonna be enjoyable. I don't know, I'll probably do a little bit of everything, but we'll see when I do a Let's Play. The one thing I like though is you look at these power lines here. The one thing I really like is they're all in grass, and then look, you get one in the water, and sure enough it's protected like it's supposed to be. I mean, that's pretty good detail. Other than that, it's mostly just fields and stuff, so we'll keep going here. If anybody has any ideas, you know, more than welcome to see if we can include them in the map. Some stuff, most likely, some stuff probably not. So this is our last turn before we head to town. Yeah, I think there is still some rough spots in the field, so I'll have to go over them. And it's definitely not a flat map, so lots of ups and downs. Should be good for that type of stuff. It's mostly just a field over in the corner here. You got this little area. I'm not sure what we'd call this. Island over here. But obviously somebody's living it. There's a camper over here, so obviously somebody's up on this hill. But so yeah, you basically got some fields back there. You got your bridge for your train. That's all it's pretty much over here, I think. So we'll head to town, and then that will be it for the preview. Replicate Sask Dairy, yeah. I definitely looked into their stuff. So Killer, who did the map, he was more just into doing the train and stuff. He just kind of placed, and he's more of a grain guy, but he more just placed stuff on the map. So it's up to me or a couple other guys to change it if we like. So, which whether or not the version that gets released will be changed, that's up to him. I'll definitely be doing kind of my own thing as well. So for my single player stream, when I start one. So this is the last little bit. Do you want to see Night 4840? Is that what you're saying? I can do that after I'm done here. I can't remember if we've edited the newest seasons again, and I don't know if I have it in my mod folder or not, so it might not be as dark as it normally should be, but like I said, more just oil wells, fields. So here's where it gets pretty steep. Definitely that's why there's a railing here so you don't fall off. But this is the only road into like the main town where your seed and fertilizer and your dealership is. So, I mean, this makes it a little hard for driving a combine with a header. It makes it more where you have to load up a combine on a trailer and haul it type thing. So, I mean, kind of nice in that aspect. Although the other day I was driving through here with a combine and a header, and I was able just to lift my header up enough to get over that railing. So you might still be able to do it, but now this isn't really that organized. Stuff's just kind of placed, so it's in no particular order. But here where you get your cattle. I don't know if we're gonna spend any more time putting detail here or not. So you got your dealership. Still some floating objects, but this is where you come in and get your fertilizer. Like I said, most of it's off of Mills County, so pretty familiar. Over here's another sell point, another big elevator, co-op. I haven't tested some of the triggers there if you can get seed there, but you can get seed over here. I think you can get seed over there too. It's your choice. Gas station. Just kind of a bunch of random buildings, and they're just kind of placed, so it's so like I said, nothing too fancy for a town. And that road we came in, like I said, is the only way to get over here. It's just how it is for the area that was done. So, wanted to keep the terrain as realistic as possible. I don't believe either one of these towns actually exist in the actual spot that was done, but so yeah, I don't think you're gonna get over there. You might be able to, but quite a bit of water. So yeah, this is the other town other than the one by the elevators. But yeah, we'll do night here shortly, and then I'll go to Autumn Oaks to do some more playing. I believe we're in spring now. I haven't been on since last time I streamed. Okay, Killer. Small town exists, but not the big one. Okay, so this one we're driving around doesn't exist. Oh, power line, eh? Power line just ends. Might need to. So yeah, we'll get out of the truck now. We'll go. So basically that one does not exist. The one way over by the elevators here does. So kind of doing a little overview of the fields. Nice and big. Perfect for the Seedhawk Bourgeot. So this one is the only one that truly exists from the terrain that was taken or depicted. So I guess you kind of need the other one anyway, so we can kind of go here through, I'll speed it up a bit, kind of see how the day changes. Okay, so this is kind of evening, a little bit of a sunset. I'll just speed her up 120 here. So yeah, so it sets fairly quickly. I don't know if I have your newest seasons in yet, Killer, so I don't know if it's going to be... No, I don't. Because it will be... If you use the seasons that he's edited, it will be darker than this, but... So you got your lights lighting up on the elevators. A lot of the lights around town light up. If we go over to the grain farm, all your bins are can't talk tonight. Are all lit up. Mainly to do with the poles that have been placed in here. So bin yard's all nice and easy to see. And then morning time. Another nice sunset. So that's pretty much it for that as of right now. It's looking really nice so far. I think it's got some nice touches. Looks dark. Oh, it might look dark on the screen, but didn't look as dark as it normally should be with edited seasons. So yeah, that's it for now for this. I'm going to just stop the stream and I will be switching over to the server, so give me 10 or 15 minutes and then I will see you guys in a bit. So hopefully you can join me for that and watch some actual gameplay. So